Hey guys, it's Metatone number 1 again. This is my third attempt trying to record this video. The first two times, it wouldn't let me upload the video to YouTube. So I'm gonna try again. And so we last left off in those guys over there. And I guess here we go. I got a lot of new stuff here since the last video, starting with Siege Netflix Ultra Magnus, and I put the Energon cubes he came with in Optimus Prime's trailer. I got Earthrise Cliff Jumper, and there's Netflix Pinpointer and Lionizer down there, and there's the special rung that came with Ultra Magnus. Also, I gave him to Ratchet because I thought that weapon would kind of make sense for him. I think it's like some sort of like spark extractor or something. And I also got Earthrise Wheeljack, and I took normal Siege Ultra Magnus. I took the armor off, so I put him in his white Optimus Prime form, basically. And I did change some other things over here with I finally gave Crosshairs his correct target master. He's no longer using Fire Drive, who is now there. So yeah, so that's good. So I'll just go off and name them all again, like I always do. Siege Crosshairs, Siege Springer. This guy's a pain in the butt for me to transform. I don't know about anybody else, but I hate transforming Siege Springer. Earthrise Hoist and Grapple. Siege Sideswipe, Impactor, Mirage, Ironhide, and Chromia. Siege Prowl and Red Alert. 35th Anniversary Blue Streak. Siege Hound with Siege Ratchet's missile thing to complete his shoulder cannon. 35th Anniversary Optimus Prime. And there's Siege Fire Drive down there. And on the Decepticon side, Earthrise Astro Train, because I have the Earthrise version. Siege Ape Face. Siege Spinister with only Siege Air Splitter. I do not have Singe. And Siege Soundwave with Ravage and Laserbeak. I gave Soundwave Laserbeak because I didn't think it made sense for Sound Blaster to have Laserbeak. When I get that what's it called? Generation Select Soundwave Spy Patrol 3rd unit. Like I said, I ordered that on Big Bad Toy Store a while ago, back around the end of May, and it still hasn't come yet. Apparently they're waiting on Big Bad Toy Store is waiting on Hasbro to send them more of them. So that kind of sucks. I've been waiting for a while on that. And okay, back to this. I gave Earthrise Astro Train and Siege Shockwave their foot attachments to make them taller, so they're the right size, or at least closer to their correct size. And there's 35th Anniversary Megatron and Siege Megatron. I just kind of have a line of them, of all the extra Megatrons, because the best Megatron is here. There's Siege Netflix Megatron, Earthrise Starscream, Siege Reflector. I bought 3 of them because who wouldn't? Siege Blowpipe because I do not yet have a Trigger Happy, and Siege Pterodactyl, and Siege Starscream right here with with the effect parts that came with Netflix Pinpointer and Siege Netflix Hotlink, and Siege Thundercracker, the Skywarp who came in the Decepticon Phantom Strike Squadron that was an Amazon exclusive, who came with Skywarp, Pterodactyl, Air Splitter, and Fracus back there. And there's the Rainmaker 3-pack with Acid Storm, Nova Storm, and Ion Storm. And there's Focus, 35th Anniversary Sound Blaster. And that's pretty much it. I would have like those Target 2-packs with like a Earthrise Thundercracker and Skywarp and all those, but for some reason my Target's not carrying them. I'm not sure why, but I cannot find them in my Target. And but one of the WalMarts at where I live, that's been getting a lot of the good stuff. For they've been getting all the Netflix stuff. The only Netflix figure I think they don't have is Hound, and I'm still working on like going there every so often and getting some more of the Netflix guys. That's how I've been building up my Netflix stuff, and they got and all that stuff, and my Nintendo Switch stuff, because I have the Super Smash Brothers Switch, and I recently, well, not recently now, but like a week or two ago now, I sent my left pink Joy-Con, my right green Joy-Con, and my left Super Smash Brothers Joy-Con to Nintendo for them to be fixed. They have not yet come back yet, so I will not be doing videos with High Stuff Guy for a while, because I refuse to use my only single Joy-Con, which is the right Super Smash Brothers one. And I refuse to play games with that horrible with just that controller. No, I just not. And so yeah, I won't be doing that for a while. And if you can see this right here, I don't know why, but Siege Blowpipe's effect part, no matter what weapon or thing I put it on, as if I have that little extra like spread effect on the back of it, like it always falls off of the weapons. And I wanted to give it to Siege Cliffjumper, not or Earthrise Cliffjumper, so I have it resting on Crosshair's shoulder, so it will actually stay. Because if I don't, it will fall off. I don't know why. I think that's just my version of it, but for me, it falls off every time. It's really annoying. And I have little spots to put my extra things that I don't want to use. I don't really put them in anywhere, and I just kind of sit them there. That's on my extra Masterpiece and G1 stuff. There's my extra Siege and Earthrise stuff. And over there is my extra Generations and other random stuff. As you can see, in the last video, I emptied up all this. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I wanted to clear out all the bad Robots from Disguise stuff. And I actually put it in those containers over there. And I just wanted to get rid of that, so if I ever get some animated stuff or some more Prime stuff or some more Cyberverse things, I'll actually have like this end of the table have good things on it instead of just full of pretty bad stuff. And I kept some Robots in Disguise stuff like you saw in the last video, like Overload, Starscream, Skywarp, and Soundwave. And that Soundwave. But that's really it. Because I wanted to have space for other Cyberverse and other stuff. Because I've never been able to get animated things, and it's really hard for me to get Transformers Prime things. So my most likely thing is getting more Cyberverse things. And I guess that's pretty much all there is to say about my new stuff that I got and the things that I moved around. Oh wait, I just remembered. There's one more guy over here that I forgot to mention before I end the video. There's a Siege Flywheels. Pretty sure I forgot to say his name. And yeah, I'm waiting on the Generation Selects Decepticon Soundwave Spy Patrol Unit 3. Still waiting on that to come. And also, I don't know if you noticed this. I'm sorry, I'm kind of like saying random things at random points. But if you can see here, I have Masterpiece Laserbeak's little camera thing out, and it's pointed at Starscream. I thought that was a neat idea. Okay, I'm really gonna go now. So, thank you everyone for watching, and thank you. You've been a great audience.